Like, I don't know if you guys can judge, but I don't look like him.
Right.
So,
I must.
I always wanted to kind of clarify that. Actually, in reality, Sylvester Stallone's parents are from Ukraine.
Really?
So technically, he's the Russian. Just to clarify who won Rocky IV.
The Russians both win. Yeah, it was a win-win situation for the Russians.
Oh, okay.
The Swedish lost.
Right, then the Sweden
Yeah,
lost.
actually, he's not really Russian, but like in the movie, he's
Right.
I knew I didn't know what Sylvester Stallone is. I thought like he had a bad lisp or something. I didn't know what nationality he was. Didn't he have like he got hit in the face or something like that?
Oh, I'm sure he did, a couple times. But his parents are from Ukraine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So how come he didn't play how come he played the United States? Because honestly, to me, yeah.
It's Rocky. Yeah, I mean, you can't blame him.
He actually wrote that. He wrote.
Did he? Okay.
I believe it. He wrote it. I do believe it. So I thought that was cool. But back to the new superintendent. If he's watching, is it a man?
Yeah.
So how do you like the whole the policies with the superintendent and how they're running the whole system? How do you like it?
It's great.
That's a good answer.
Well, it is. It's going to be the answer you're going to give here, right?
Right.
No, but we had a new principal, new vice principal, new superintendent that just came in this year and kind of have taken over. And so far, it's been great. The superintendent is like right on top of things. I mean, you can be a teacher in a building and get out an email, and he's getting back to you like by the end of the day, which is like amazing to get that kind of turnover by somebody who's got a lot to do. So he's great. All his policies, everything's been implemented. It's going well. The kids might not be totally on board with everything because it's tough to get discipline and structure, but I think it's going in the right direction, and I think that if it continues, that West Springfield's really going to be an upper level school.
Terriers.
Now, to those of us who don't know, what's a superintendent? What level is he on? Like, is he running multiple schools?
Yeah, Dr. Johnson runs all the schools in West Springfield.
Oh, West Springfield. Okay, so superintendent's in charge of schools.
Right. Your principal's in charge of that school. The VPs are under him, and then
I got it.
He's like the principal of all the schools.
Yeah, you can tell I paid attention in school here.
Yeah. Well, we got the guys who didn't pay attention over here.
On this side, right?
Where'd you graduate from?
I graduated from, and I'm proud to say, Palmer High School.
Wow, cowboy.
No, I'm actually not that proud, but it was just where we lived. So.
And where did you graduate from?
Well, did you graduate?
I'm sleeping.
Sorry. Oh, you're the guy.
Ludlow.
He's a
lion.
Well, yeah, he's a lion.
Lion.
I'm actually from Chicopee. I'm a pacer.
I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, I know, but I figured I know you didn't care, but I figured I'd throw it in. I wanted to be part of the group.
All right.
When I was in high school, I loved physical education. That was the best part because I could take my frustrations out on the teacher with a ball. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know if we played dodgeball, but I was always like, I was either playing or I was in the corner crying about, like, I just hated it. And the funny thing, I don't know if it is funny, actually, now I think, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, I still lost it.
Something about crying in dodgeball.
Right.
Like I got hit in the face and they're like, no, I don't think oh yeah, volleyball. I actually played volleyball. Now we're back on it. I actually played volleyball for Chicopee High when I was there. And my friends were like, we went undefeated in the regular season. So take that, Terriers. But I was starting bench. Like I would pass the waters out and stuff like that. Yep. But I liked it because you get to be a part of the team and stuff like that, even if you're not playing. Yeah. So, like, as a teacher, like, you're a wrestling coach and you're a teacher and then you're trying to be a vice principal. Like, do you feel that there's, like, because you have that really close interaction with, the students and the wrestlers, like, how do you separate that boundary from being, like, the friend to the teacher, and then even vice principal, you're going to probably have to be a little more strict. So how do you, like, balance that?
Well, honestly, I could sit here and answer that question how I perceive it as.
Right.
Or you could have one of my wrestlers come up here and you could ask them and they could give you the answer. I don't know if that's possible.
Let's do that. What about, who wants to go on here? We can do that. We can do a little interview on how good he actually is.
We'll put him on the spot, right? They'll need a microphone, though. Here, you can sit down. Mizan, Kenny, either one. Easy.
Okay, well, when you hand the cord...
This is Kenny Lyon. He's a student at West Springfield High School.
No.
In case he doesn't ask me
around.
No, that's good, no?
Yeah, so you do that and just, like, put it around that side. Hey, Jordan. Hey, how's it going? My name's Jordan. Little Joe. Nice to meet you.
Kenny Lyon.
So you're actually one of the... So you're actually one of the you're one of the wrestlers.
Wrestlers, and I'm a football player for them.
You are. Now, if I put these around your hand, like your head, got you in a Nelson, you think you could get out?
I don't know. Those are pretty big guns.
My dad calls these the Tyson chicken legs, the chicken arms, and then I got the Tyson chicken legs too.
They're pretty nice. I don't know.
Like I couldn't even carry my own books to class.
You have your girlfriend do that for you?
No, girls wouldn't date someone smaller than them, so it was just like they actually thought I was lost in the school. They're like, are you just checking it out for next year? I'm like, no, I've been here. I'm a senior. So tell me how, like, now you have him as a teacher, a physical education teacher, right?
Yep.
You have gym, no dodgeball. I got that. And then you also have him wrestling. So does he differ, like, as a wrestling coach and then, like, as a teacher, as a mentor?
He surprisingly, like, he tries to stay the same person.
Right.
All the way through. Like, obviously it's different on the field, in the locker room, like in his office, like him talking one-on-one, and then in the classroom. But like he'll seem to be a little bit harder on us to keep us in line, to set a good example for the program that he up so high, you know.
Yeah.
And
now is he really like strong on like getting good grades and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, if they don't get good grades, what do you just like? You bench them? You make them pass waters? What I did.
You can answer,
yeah. If we don't keep our grades up, like we either get benched or kicked off the team.
Right.
The school kicks us off the team if we don't hold our grades. Yeah, hold our grades high enough.
Right.
But they ride us because they want us to be able to play for them.
Right.
So if they see our grades start going down, they'll take us in. They'll have a one-on-one, ask us what's going on with our life, like mentor us, you know.
Yeah. Which is good because like that's really, you know, I think a lot of schools kind of forget because there's so many. How many students do you guys have in your school?
1,400.
1,300.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Because like I think we had like 1,100 at Chicopee High when I was there, and 1,100 was a lot for that school. Even that school was big, so it's kind of hard to have that teacher-student interaction because like it seems like there's so many more people, and it feels to me that the schools are being like underfunded, and there's not enough teachers to get that like true interaction with the students and stuff like that.
Athletics is a great way. But not every kid plays a sport, so you got to find other. That ROI program is like it's like you're a coach of a class, which is neat. It's like 10 kids, and like the way I am able to deal with these guys, and it's not just to keep them eligible for sports, although they think so. Yeah. They actually want them to go on to college and do well.
Right.
But you know, this class, I'm able to coach these 10 kids that would never play a sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These aren't the kind of kids that would necessarily engage in wrestling or football. Right. And you're in this class, and you're able to kind of coach them and ride them like that. So there's things out there that are just as effective. You know?
Now, do you have like a lot of how's a lot of kids get disciplined? Is there a lot of like suspensions and I mean, that's like that in like a lot of high schools, but is it pretty like everyone's like kind of like a family? Is like everyone really is it close knitted and stuff like that?
As a wrestler, like I got another wrestler over there. We're like as teammates, like we're basically brothers.
Right.
We'll do anything for each other. If it comes down to it, I'm there for him. He's there for me.
Yeah.
It really is a family.
Yeah.
That goes for football, wrestling, and I don't know most of the other sports. Like I play lacrosse too, but like I don't know how it goes for all the other sports. But when we play, we're family.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. And we reach out to other people too, like people that don't really have friends, they don't talk to anyone.
Like
we
me.
bring, they're shy.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Well,
Tyson chicken arms.
We bring them in because in wrestling, like sometimes a shy kid he can be all right. He knows he can learn quick. He's decently fast. Like everyone has their little thing about him that helps him out.
Yeah.
So.
Now, how long have you been a wrestling coach at Westside? Have you been there?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Now, did you start as a wrestling coach, or did you start as a teacher, or did you do the combo kind of thing?
I wrestled a couple years in high school, and then I was at Ludlow, and I coached there for 9 years, and then I came over here and got a job in phys ed, so that's how that went down.
Did they have dodgeball when you started?
Yeah. Dodgeball was in back in the day.
Westside, I think you need to change your policy on the physical education because it's not getting really physical. Because obviously, guys like me, we need the physical education. Did you guys have lacrosse? Yeah. I didn't have lacrosse. Isn't lacrosse like when you have that net and then you throw the ball?
Yeah, it's a
with a stick.
It's a pole with a basket on the top, and you cradle and you throw.
Right. You wiggle it like that.
He doesn't know how to play lacrosse. He makes fun of it all the time, but he plays soccer, so it's okay.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
He's a junior. He just qualified for the New England tournament this weekend, which is really
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah.
For soccer?
And he
for
didn't
wrestling.
qualify.
Oh, for wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's kind of better than you, is that?
Yeah. Technically, he's better than me, but I got the muscles. He's got the brains.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now, do you guys are you guys in different weight classes? How's that work out?
Yes. He's a 119, and I'm a 145.
So he weighs 119?
Not right now.
Not right now. Yeah. He gets down to 119 to weigh in.
Oh, okay. So, like, how they pick like 119? Is that like, do they do it for like each?
They have
pound?
they have weight class. They have
120?
103, 112, 119, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 52, 160, 171, 189, 215, and heavyweight.
Which is
so you can any weight that you're around. You say you're a 40, 140.
I'd fight girls. Now, actually, do you have a wrestling for the? Do you actually have wrestling for women, or is that strictly?
They have women's nationals, but if girls want to wrestle in like the high school, they come to the team.
Yeah.
They have to wrestle with us.
Yeah.
Because they don't have like a separate girls wrestling team,
Right.
It's like field hockey for guys. If they want to play field hockey, they go play with the girls.
Oh, true. Right. Now, what's the difference between like field hockey and lacrosse? Because they both have like sticks.
Sticks, but field hockey's like hockey, but on the grass.
Oh, okay, right. That's why it's hockey. Okay. I do. I should think outside the box. Little Joe's not thinking big right now. He's not thinking big. So now with there's so many sports. I feel like I'm on ESPN right now. What sport? So we went from field hockey to lacrosse. So what sports did you play?
Played a little football.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought your brother just played football. When did you play football? Chicopee. When?
Yeah. When we're done.
Wait, how old were you?
I think I was 17.
For
the Pacers. No, for the
I thought you didn't go to my house.
He needs a microphone.
I know. What was
Yeah, he does need a microphone actually. Take this.
The name of my football team was for Chicopee. I can't. It was so long ago.
The Braves?
No, the Braves.
The Braves.
The Braves. It wasn't for Chicopee
The
High.
Chargers.
Yeah. No, the Braves.
You follow him?
No. We were trying to recruit him and get him over to
I
West.
was a running back. I got the speed.
Right. You were running back to class.
I just kept running.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was good at
Go
it.
back.
No, but I was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
I only played one season and then stopped.
I actually played in 6th grade, I think it was, and I was afraid to hurt people, which is weird because I was actually smaller than I am now.
I find that hard to believe.
Almost incomprehensible. But I remember just like trying to tackle people, and people would like run, and I'd be like, and I'd like try and grab them. And my coach is like, he's coming right at me, and I didn't want to give him the Bobby Boucher, and just like run at him because I didn't want to hurt him because he's on my team. My coach is like, Jordan, what are you doing? You got to tackle him. I was like, oh, he's my friend. I don't want to hurt him. So I realized that that's not my sport, so I just started baking and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah. So did you play any sports in Ukraine?
I played soccer.
Were you?
No, I played football.
Oh, football.
Soccer, yeah. I played soccer.
How did that? Does anybody know how that happened? How it went from football to soccer?
Well, yeah, maybe you can answer that for me because the American football you used hands most of the time seems to, so that would be logically the handball, right?
Yeah.
And then the soccer would be logically the football. So I don't
It's
know.
a little mixed up, yeah.
It's like the metric system and what we use here is just a little.
We're still off at the metric.
So I don't know, but yeah, I played soccer. I played soccer basically my whole life.
You still play?
When I get out there, I'm more into like racing and things like that now, but.
Oh yeah, you say you do dirt biking, right? You're dirt biking.
Motocross, yeah.
What kind of? Does anyone do dirt biking?
I go riding with my friends every now and then.
I used to have like a little TTR 4-stroke.
Yep.
But then like I couldn't. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Those are fun. They don't like me. I'm too big for those.
Yeah, me too.
They struggle, you know.
I can barely pick the thing up.
I think on the wrestling team I'd be in the unlimited class.
You know,